Hello, beauties. Hello. This is Miss Mika, Tamika. I'm coming back with another reading today. I think I'm gonna do 3. I really need to do these other 3 readings that I need to do. It's just I don't know. I'm feeling better though. Like my energy is feeling real good today, and I've been extra sleepy. Like I'll sleep. Well, my sleep has been funny. I don't know. But I would get enough rest, but I would still feel tired during the day. Guilt. We had guilt in the last reading as well. Something to do with one's destiny. Why would someone feel guilty over your destiny? Unless they tried to stop you. They tried to stop something that was destined for you. Someone can feel guilty about something they said or done. This woman is ironing, but she's chained to like a wall. You know, that gives me with the woman there with it looks like a child in the background. It looks like somebody who get their little feet. An angel. This is an angel that's bound to a wall. So it makes me think of someone who portrays themselves as an angel, but they're bound by some type of circumstances. Somebody could also be in like get their little feather, have a ankle bracelet, because that's what that reminds me of like it looks like an ankle bracelet I've seen in a movie or something. And the person in the background though, it's kind of crazy because the person who is bound has the angel halo above their head, but the person that is free is sitting at the table and they look like they're tired, drinking water, a lot of water too. Emotions are significant, guilty emotions. This is someone who hasn't told you why they feel guilty or what they did. Maybe that someone tried to bound someone who was angelic, tried to keep them small, not get there no fear. It would be like a parent talking down to a child in a way that doesn't allow that child to feel empowered to do things, to grow, to be themselves. This could be a parent-child dynamic too, with the woman ironing and the child sitting at the table. Or someone just who is a motherly figure in your life. But there's guilt. So let's see what else we have. Orange is significant. Orange speaks to your sacral chakra. So something about your creativity. This is the other fear that could have to do with your sexual energy as well. Release. So I got, God damn it. All right, so I got the first thing that I'm feeling is something that happened to someone when they were a child, and the person who was a guardian of this child didn't do their due diligence, and that person, the guardian, is feeling guilty, and there's some type of release that is happening. It makes me feel like the person who did the abusing is no longer here with this card here, the graveyard. So there's like somebody trying to reconcile with these feelings because there's nobody to yell at. There's nobody to curse out. There's nobody to apologize for what happened. And that would give this energy like a mother who knew that their child was being abused. and this person played the angel, but they were bound by circumstances. Maybe something like that happened to the parent, and they didn't know how to stop it. They didn't know how to engage. Que Dios no feel no judgment, no shame. Someone needs to release some type of. I feel so fucked up right now. Someone needs to release some type of emotions. The color purple is significant. There's a purple in this shirt here. So it's like trying to iron something out or trying to clear something up or dress something up. Someone trying to dress something up. Like I'm thinking about a wrinkled shirt and you iron, well, I wear wrinkled clothes. I don't give a damn. I don't like ironing. But, I mean, if I'm going out, I don't go out, so I don't know. No, I probably would. Anyway. And when I say go out, I mean like out to dinner with friends or some shit. If I'm going to the store, I don't care. And if I didn't think my friends would care, I would probably go wrinkled there too. But, dang, what friends? I only have like a handful, 2, 3. Anyway. But it's like this person is ironing out the wrinkles, trying to make something look good that isn't good, if that makes sense. It gives, even though it's ironed, the energy is wrinkled. The energy is not right. It's not quite right. But mysticism. It's like magic, mystery. Crown chakra. Foggy crown chakra. That's if it's blocked. So someone is, I don't like this. I feel someone is upset and remembering things for what they are and not what they were told they are. They know what they feel. They know what they know. This could also be someone who lost a loved one and they were not able to express to that loved one things, how they felt, maybe the truth about something. You know, people always think they have more time. Oh, I'll tell them tomorrow, or I'll tell them later today, or, you know, I'll tell them next week, or we just think that, I guess, we'll live forever. And tomorrow will always be there, or tonight will always be there. It makes me think of that song by Jaheim, Just in Case I Don't Make It Home Tonight. It's like somebody feels like they should have released something, told someone something. Que Dios no fiata. Fog. Like lifting the fog. The purple, the crown chakra. One more. Prayer. Prayers in yellow. Yellow shirt, the yellow curtains. With prayer. And grief. This is what we had earlier. Fear and grief. So someone is saying, see, grief, someone passed away. It could have been a pet. This person is holding a dog. It could have been a person. The graveyard here. It could possibly be like somebody's child. This kind of makes me think of like, this is the mom who is in, because this color here, this person's in the blue, almost as if they're in, yeah, it's a different room, but maybe like a different dimension, a different Get down no fear though. A different portal. Like someone could be get down no fear though. Almost like a ghost from the past or the present. And this person is actually in the present, the one who is ironing. And this person back here, they just look very despondent. It could also be where you're in a connection with someone, whoever this person is, and they don't know how to comfort you during some type of time of sorrow or grief. You know, some people just don't know what to do. They don't know how to help someone if they're very emotional. So this could be someone who's very like unemotional, who doesn't really cry at sad times or times that are mournful. Because look at her face. Or this is someone who doesn't know how to show their emotions. Because this person is bound by something. They could also be, this definitely could be someone who is, who has an ankle bracelet, because this is on the right hand. The right side is your power side. Your move, you know, your action. So this person's actions are bound. They can't move. Let's get some other cards, because I'm not really sure what's going on. And then prayer. Whenever I see this card, it makes me think of after church. You're going, oh look, with Destiny, it came back out, and Discovery. PDD, P. Diddy, the police department. DD, someone's name could be DD. But this prayer, this Destiny, and Discovery. With the Destiny and the Discovery, and look, this is like this is a deity, but it kind of makes me think of just a regular person, and this person here is like showing who they truly are, their true heart, and this person behind them is like, oh my God, I didn't know that was who you were. Oh shit, even this guy here, he kind of looks a little nervous to me. This person has their hands crossed, almost like waiting for these two to say what it is their conditions are. Although they're down on their knees, which is ironic, it seems like they have more power. But to be down on your knees would be like humility. Also, in the Asian cultures, it's like you're lowering yourself if you need to apologize to someone, humbling yourself. These people do also look like they could be impatient. Something about church and someone's discovering something in church about someone's destiny. Something about getting baptized could also be significant. Don't be back to sleep, babe. Someone's destiny is to be in grief? No. That could be because of someone's karma. I didn't want to do this, but it typically works out well. So we have prayer, release, and destiny. Guilt, discovery, and grief. See? Someone discovered something about someone's guilt. And now that, oh look, GG and DD. GG could be significant. DD, GD, GD, RD, GP. Those could be last names. Like DD could be someone's last name. And then it's like Grace Davis or Rodney Davis. Something like that could be significant. Also with the G's, the G would be the last name. So PG and DG. What's it? Goodson. Someone's name could be Destiny. Destiny Goodson. And Patricia Goodson. G last names and D last names are significant. And then P and R, Puerto Rico, could be significant. Press release, something about something in the news, or some type of release in terms of the release of a print of something. Like you go get your pictures out, it's released to you. Something about being released in the police, released from police custody could be significant. Someone is praying with this lemons here. They're trying to make lemonade out of lemons. But I don't know. Because we have guilt here. Guilt. To me, that means that somebody is guilty. They've done something. So maybe somebody who has done something and they're guilty, they're praying that this discovery isn't released. Discovery, doesn't that also give you kind of like court vibes? The discovery of evidence. Some discovery that was made is creating some type of grief. And the discovery has to do with maybe someone who passed on. Because we have the energy of loss here twice. With destiny too. This is, I mean, I'm just playing along with the energies that are already present. But this would be like someone going to heaven and going to the pearly gates, and they're trying to, you know, talk their way in. Somebody could be trying to talk their way into somewhere that they are not meant to be. Almost like trying to go to the White House. I watched this thing yesterday about AI girlfriends and how some guy wanted to kill, he wanted to kill Queen Elizabeth. And his AI girlfriend told him to do it. Like, how do you think, he was like a 19-year-old. How are you really doing that? Queen Elizabeth, how heavily protected she is and guarded every day. How are you going to do that? It almost seems asinine. It almost feels like someone going in with a 22 into a building with people with shotties and sawed-off shotties, missile launchers, all types of crazy shit, and you coming in with a 22 thinking you doing shit. No, the person that's standing behind us is good. Called me a lie and you didn't have an alibi. What is the alibi? Discovery of an alibi could be significant. Service. Someone could be sick on their deathbed. This could be prayer. And the guilty feelings could be, again, maybe someone is like in a coma and someone is not able to tell them. Or maybe this person who's in a coma is not able to release their guilt. Discovery. I want to do, I guess, one more go around with these since we're already here. And I'm going to get the small cards because I want to see why discovery would be in the middle. That would be the central energy. Perception. So now we have PP, GG, and DD. So the perception of some discovery is causing grief, or the perception is changed because of this discovery, and now it's causing grief. Is this 2? Yep, look at that. When I'm hooked so on you, then I'm in despondence. Despondence. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna use the book to look at that. I'm not really familiar 100% to tell you to read that because I want to understand what the word is. But we'll just understand what the meaning in the book is. So despondence. By taking action, I found the road out. Iris is depressed and unable to look after herself or her home. She cries out to the great spirits for help. Mother Earth appears and suggests Iris shower, eat a good meal, and clean up her house. She does, but still feels despondent. Suddenly, a hurricane hits and Iris springs into action to rescue her neighbor's children. In the urgency, Iris finds the way out of depression by taking action. So someone is in depression and they need to take action. They need to get out of some energy. They're in this energy because of this discovery. This discovery of this individual here, this person in the pink, whose heart is being seen. Heart. That's Leo energy. A Leo could be significant. Leo rules the heart. And that with guilt, someone is feeling they're feeling heavy. Someone is feeling heavy. Gossip. Another G. G. Guilt, grief, and gossip. And they all fall like this. The letter V could be significant. Something about a victory is significant. There's a gossip about this grief, about this discovery, about this destiny, about this change of perspective. Perception is, someone has a different perception of something, seeing things differently. This young woman is opening a door. You know how when you're in a room that has very little light, and when you either open the blind or maybe open the window, it just brings in so much more energy. So something about opening the door and being able to see something or feel something differently. But for some people, this door being opened leads to this guilt and this grief and abundance. Someone's prayer is being answered. Whoever's in this destiny energy. And in this is so ironic because this is about taking action. And this card, this guy right here, he drops a coin into the sewer. So he's despondent. He can't figure out how to get this coin out. He doesn't know what to do. So he buys and spends more money because he lost money. So he's spending money. And he's like so upset that he lost it. Maybe it's a gold coin. Maybe it's something very precious to him. I don't remember. But this little girl sees the coin in the sewer and was like, oh shit. If I stick a sticky piece of gum on a string, maybe I can get that coin for myself. And that's exactly what she does. So it's like someone figured out a way. This person is gaining abundance, the person in this destiny. And this person here, who is despondent, is being closed off from something. But they're guilty for something as well. Guilt with perception. Oh my God. With her with this halo over her head. The perception of this person is that they take care of their home. They're loving. Queen of Pentacles energy. Very much hands-on in the house. Clean house. The kids are clean. They're fed. They're in school every day. They, perfect attendance almost, because it's all about what it looks like, right? Not what it actually is. This person cooks every night. Has, people over. This person puts up a very good persona of being an angelic energy. But what actually goes on in their household is there's a lot of chaos. The people who live in this family unit are not happy. That is also a discovery. Something could also be significant about someone praying to change one's destiny. This person is here with the yellow with the prayer. This person in the yellow is praying for this abundance, but they're despondent with this blue color. People in this house are despondent. This person here feels like they lost a lot. And then I see that there's something valuable to them. They never really had the love. Let me rephrase that. Because it's not like this person loved the best way they could. The best way they could. Given the circumstances of what they feel on the inside. How they feel about themselves. The shit that they've been through. This was like the best case scenario. But it was still very superficial. So I feel like this person feels like they lost out on a lot. And now they're trying to find it for themselves with the gum and the string. Maybe trying to create bonds with people who share their same energy. And let's get some of these. I'll try to just do one for each one. It just makes it easier. And I know there are a few. This one is the only orange and this one is the only red. But I find it funny that the red is in the middle in terms of discovery. The red talks about your passion, talks about love, your root chakra, your connection to people, your connection. So this red, the discovery is about your connection to all these different things going on around you. All right. This could also be, this doesn't have to be the discovery of someone with a good heart. This could also be the discovery, this is the discovery of someone's heart, who they are at the core. What they would do for love. All right, tell me about guilt. Celebrations kind of came out in reverse. Personal victories, gatherings, milestone gatherings. Like I said, this is the person that has the celebrations at their house. Everything looks good. Milestone events, birthday parties, graduations, baby showers, the death of someone. This is like almost like grandma's house. I don't know if that is a thing now in this generation. But when things took place in the family, almost all the time, everyone met at grandma's house. So something about grandma's house is significant. Look, temperance, balance, patience, finding harmony, alchemy. That's what grandma put shit together. She put the meals together. The house is smelling good, it's looking good. All the kids are over there chilling. Something about that is significant. A Sagittarius could be significant with this temperance energy. I'm going to get another one because that just clarifies what I said. The celebrations took place there. These are clarifications, though, aren't they? Aren't they, Miss Tamika? Intimacy concerns, lacking closeness, affection, no emotional connection, not feeling supported. That's what took place here. With children. Just clarifying what I said. And the children, which is in green, have the grief. The children are what, or the child. Maybe this is the child who's not opening his door, seeing the perception of something differently. There's gossip about this child, about what went on in this household with the magician, how this person was manipulated. My mouth is so dry. Granted, I was smoking beforehand, so that definitely plays a part. 702 is playing. GGG, PP, and DD. Hi. All right. Tell me about Ay, eso te que tiene quieta. I didn't know where I was going to go, if I was going to go to prayer or release. They both kind of interject with each other. It's like 6 degrees of separation. This isn't for me and how I read. This is one column, but it touches this. So there's like there's a connection to this prayer and this release, the destiny and the gossip. But between the prayer and the release, I'm assuming someone could be praying for happier days. Here, this is sun, there's no rain. And this person here maybe needs to release this prayer or release the thought that something is going to change, simply because we have butterfly effect here. And there was a ball that started rolling. And this is because because the tides changed in such a way. I'm thinking about the butterfly wings and how it affects things in a very small, tiny way, but it affects it in a longer, greater scale, because it affects, like, that butterfly, that simple action now is a rolling, like a snowball, rolling down the mountain. And it's picking up speed, picking up momentum, picking up other dirt along the way. So this is like this person, if someone lies, they tell a lie on Tuesday, and this is a lie about something that they got to die with. They have to lie their entire life with regard to that situation. So it picks up momentum. Shit, it even picks up details that weren't there. It picks up people that weren't there. Maybe it starts to include people who were there. Maybe it starts to include the truth. But get there, no fear that something has already started. It can't stop. Something to do with a snake in the grass. This person here, whoever this is, this angelic energy, this person is a snake in the grass, and there's no prayer that's going to help this individual. And this is the angel, the temperance angel. The temperance angel is really a snake in the grass in this particular case. Sagittarius is definitely significant. We have 777 with the crown chakra. Get there, no fiesta. Someone it's not foggy anymore. New spiritual practices, strategy, victory, inner wisdom. Inner wisdom, that's why there's gossip. That's why the perception is changing. That's why there's grief. Get there, no fiesta. So these kind of go with these two. So there's a release. What is being released? 777. Information with the crown chakra. What is being released is the fog. Not being able to see something for what it is. Because in this picture, there's clouds and rain, but the sun is shining back here in the background. So someone is releasing inner wisdom, releasing information, discovery. Someone is also trying to gain some type of victory through this grief. I don't know what that means right now. Someone is trying to gain a victory through this grief. Maybe this is someone trying to get out of some type of trouble. Like they were involved in something and now they want to get out of it. Kind of absolve themselves. Yeah, this person has secrets, inner knowing, inner wisdom. Someone is releasing secrets that they have. Something about secrets about July, or secrets about something to do with a Sunday. 777, secrets about a jackpot, abundance. Someone's trying to, it's like having information that you can give to the police, but you're trying to make sure that you can get, out scot-free. Maybe you will only get out with an ankle monitor, or whoever that is. A Libra could be significant. Justice. Justice. And the devil. Justice from the devil. Bondage. Bondage. The devil. Addiction. Feeling trapped by material desires. Lowers aspects of self. That's that angelic angel over there. That halo. The halo wearing devil. Tell me about grief. Tell me about grief. I don't really need to. Tell me about the gossip. The lovers. The gossip is about a relationship, a connection, some type of partnership, or a choice someone made. Someone made a choice to get into a partnership, and now someone is talking about the perception of how someone got their abundance. Discovery, perception, discovery, abundance. Get there now. Look. Maybe someone got their money through a marriage or some type of commitment. The watchers, pleasure seekers, outsiders, overseers, ancestors. The watchers are watching this, it's like watching a show with popcorn. The gossip and the watchers. And the perception of someone's relationship is different. But this perception brings about grief. It brings about pain. What else is this gossip about? Maybe someone in this partnership or connection, it's about a relationship that is a part of the LGBTQIA community. Someone could be bisexual and not have told their partner that. Someone could be even anything, and they haven't disclosed their sexual orientation because of maybe gossip or backlash, but that's what people are gossiping about. And they're talking about someone's diet or their nutrition, how someone is taking care of their body. Maybe someone isn't taking care of their body. What is this card? Crystal, with crystal healing. Maybe. They could be gossiping that someone is taking care of themselves spiritually and physically. But it could be the opposite too. Because it depends on the perception. I guess it depends on who we're talking about as well. Why? All right. What else is there to gossip about? Why are the lovers here? And the LGBTQIA. I just saw something about trauma bond and criminal matters. Could be like physical abuse in a relationship. The Magician. Someone manipulated somebody or just sit there, they used them. This is a lot with the Chariot. Contracts and agreements, 999, and addictions. Oh, wow. All right. So the gossip has to do with someone who manipulated their way into a contract or an agreement. With willpower, it gives me like someone strong-arming someone. So, a major closing a major cycle. Something about the closing of a house could be significant. But this 999 is something is ending. The 9 with the grief, the perception, the gossip. The perception of something is just changed. So now there's clarity and wisdom. Now people are making different decisions or making different judgments because they're informed of something. And then we have addictions. The Magician could be an addiction to a lot of different things. Substances, shopping, sex. There's an end, though, to this. The addictions also have something to do with this grief and this perception. Someone could take a lot of different substances because they are not happy with their life. They're not able to be free in who they are. With the LGBTQIA here, and this part of the box that's closed off, this part of the box where this person is despondent, upset because they can't be themselves. Something about a nasty girl is significant. Yeah. And the Chariot. So I'm looking at the Chariot and I'm looking at contracts, addictions, and the 9. It makes me think of like the police, 911. The Chariot is a vehicle. A contract could be like a restraining order or a warrant. Someone could be addicted to nasty girls. Someone could also be addicted to like drama and toxic energy. Their world doesn't feel complete. If there's some place where there's quiet and there's time to sit and think and just enjoy the moment, this person would be feeling very uncomfortable because because it's not what they're used to. They're used to the War of the Roses. Vicious battles, clashes, war, and love. Something about a house or a divorce is being gossiped about. A spiritual battle and a worldly battle. But then also the name Tamar could be significant. It makes me think of love and war. War and love. The devil. People are talking about the devil. Someone's bad behavior is talking about someone's addictions. What they did for material desires to perception of how someone got their wealth. And something about this prayer is being released. Like you're in your destiny. You're in your destiny. You're doing your thing. And something is being released to you. Having to do with secrets, 777, a jackpot of some sorts. Maybe July is significant to that jackpot. Sunday could be significant to that jackpot. This judgment with the Virgo energy, that makes me think of a courtroom. Because Virgo is your daily life, your daily activities. Jury duty is a daily activity. Communication, skills, intellect, cleverness. With the Hermit. Hermit would be going within introspection. Going over this evidence, going over this discovery, and seeing what it is that calls to you. A reckoning, a calling. A moment of evaluation. And using your intellect, not your book smarts, your intellect, in order to, and I'm not doubting anybody who knows a lot in terms of books, because that is beautiful. And that is also being able to remember things and associate them. But I guess that would make the difference between like a tarot reader and an intuitive reader. Because an intuitive reader doesn't need to know the definitions of the cards in order to do a reading. But a tarot reader needs to understand what that card means in order to read that to you. So, something about the difference of something. I don't know. But there's a judgment, a reckoning. And this is what people are talking. This devil, DD, the devil is despondent. DDD. What did we say? The devil, destiny, and despondent. Someone's destiny is to be in grief. The devil. Maybe this is what this person signed up for. To be the antagonist in someone's story. Who knows? Who knows? Let's get some letters. And then we'll be out of here. I do need to shuffle these because I didn't shuffle them the last time. Wow. So taking action is significant for someone. Look, the number 10. Something is a doobie. Something is over. third eye chakra. Something is over. And then we got justice over here. Something is over. Someone's getting justice. People are seeing things for what they are. People are gossiping about it. I think we keep getting this message. So this has to do with a family home. It gives grandma vibes, grandparent vibes, older family member vibes. The number 9 is significant. A Leo is significant. October, so October 9th. Fear. So there's fear about something in October. Maybe something happened in October that caused someone fear. A Leo could be fearful. Someone could be fearful of a Leo. Something about you is significant with regard to this fear in this Leo and this October 9th energy. We have the Sun, Leo energy. Wow, that's really heavy. We talked about Leo too, with the heart, your heart, yourself, main concerns, vitality, life force, journey of self-discovery, a hero's journey. Sunday is very significant to you finding out some secrets or something with your intuition. Central force of an individual's psyche, sense of self, center of the solar system. So someone's sun sign could be maybe Libra or Scorpio. The devil, Capricorn. High priestess is Pisces. Judgment, I believe, is Scorpio or Aries. The magician, I think they're the mutable signs. Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces. The chariot is Cancer. And the lovers is Gemini. So something about somebody wanted to heal a spiritual relationship, a family relationship with you. That came out with the you part. Someone is fearful of a connection with you. A fairy tale within a melody. Someone sees you as a fairy tale. Something that can't be true. Waxing gibbous moon, reflecting, meditation, look back on life lessons used to adjust current goals. Someone sees you as life, as home. I can let my life pass. I could let my life pass me by. An ex is significant. This ex doesn't want to let their life pass them by. Oh, we had you already. Attract soul tribe, returning to spiritual order. This ex wants to return to spiritual order. A Scorpio. Scorpio is definitely very significant. And this desire, Scorpio energy is 8th house. Transformative. It's big transformative energy. This is someone wanting to, I don't know, it sounds crass, but they want to kill off part of themselves, the part that no longer serves them. And they want to rebirth something new. And I guess that rebirth, I don't know how this has anything to do with this person here. The devil. Maybe, I don't know. What do we have over here? The number 3 is significant with the contracts, addictions, and the closing. 3 people could be getting arrested. With the miracle tone of nature. Someone is hearing something that is music to their ears. Like when they hear it, it's going to make them very happy. And then number 3 is significant. October 3rd could be significant, 39 or 93. I'm going to get a couple more. Oh, shit. Something about a legacy and inheritance, abundance, values, or family is significant. Something to do with love. The perception is changing about a family, about inheritance. about families' values and love. Maybe the perception of how they love, who they love. Desire. We have Mars here. Someone's desire to take action. A Tuesday is significant. Courage with ambition. Fourth planet from the sun. The color red could be significant. Something about someone's blood. The iron is in the blood is significant. Someone's iron could be low. Red planet, the red one, the fire star. A fire sign is significant. Leo, Sag, and Aries. The red one. My ex-friend used to call me Yellow Girl, or did she call me Yellow One? But it was Red. No, she called me Red Girl. Yellow Girl and Red Girl. So the red one. Something about the color red. The discovery. Something about you. Something about your heart. Something about the color red. The god of war, and Aries is definitely significant. 2 small moons. It's like 2 small moons made me think of emotions are low in terms of love. Someone's energy could be feeling low as well because of this discovery of you. And then, all right, that's it. The third eye came out again, though. Someone seeing past the veil, seeing things for what they are. 888, the balance. You're in harmony with the universe. Your thoughts and actions are also in harmony. So this judgment is bringing about the truth, ideally. And this is bothering. This is not just bothering someone. This is putting someone in a very bad place. We have earth energy here with the mother is significant, a mother-daughter relationship. Iron and nickel again. So iron, someone's blood is very significant. A goddess energy is also significant. Queen of Pentacles, it gives like that head of the household, that maternal energy. So like a mother, a grandmother is significant. A Pisces is significant. A Pisces is significant to this protection. 444, the universe and your spirit guides are protecting you. Pay attention to your thoughts. So Pisces is protected from some type of negative energies. The letter U is significant, so something to do with love and you. The letter P is significant. That made me think of P-U-S-S-Y. Oh, someone loves your P-U-S-S-Y. Look, and then we got shadow energy. I just really got a little excitable, which tells me like someone, they don't just, like they love maybe even looking at it. Sorry if this is too much for some people, but with the shadow, with the love and the P-U-S-S-Y is what I saw. It's like someone, look, P-U is here again. Attract soul tribe. Your milk brings all the boys to the yard. But this is the shadow energy, but it has obsession and desires. So it makes me think that I don't want to be so crass, but I want to say what comes to mind. I want to be me in my response. So this is like you make love very well, and you also fuck very well too. Like you get, when you're dirty, and when you're an angel, you're an angel. So, yeah. This says journey into the depths, mystery. It's interesting energy. With the sun here, the sun is the house of pleasure. Yeah, it's something very sexual about this energy. But this is someone who could have been in their shadow energy. Repressed aspects of self. someone who didn't want to accept their sexual preferences. Oh, excuse me. Darker aspects of self, aspects that need attention and healing. The darkness and evil, the unknown. Anger, jealousy, laziness, fears, desires, obsessions, and a blocked light is significant. So we have the letter P here too. Something about a pup or a pop. Someone pops. Pop, pop. Ooh. Oh, wow. Somebody could have got popped. The shadow energy with P-O-P. Oh, damn. Popped by a pup. It makes me think like a young person, a young kid. Wow. Something about pox or P.O. box could be significant. An ox, oxtails, but pox. It made me think of Pac. And Kendrick Lamar said, send it up to Pac. But chicken pox could be significant. Someone's feeling shame for this pop, this shadow energy. Maybe someone is feeling ashamed of what they do for love. What you won't do for love. You've tried everything, but you won't give up. Somebody who's determined to get something at all costs could be significant. To have something, to have someone at all costs. Someone could be ashamed of how they loved or who they loved. I'm thinking more of how they loved. Connect with light, spirit. This is a higher consciousness. This is the gossip people are talking about. It's like they know the truth now about this devil, whoever this devil is. They also, know the truth about you with this higher consciousness energy. Someone is taking an L or learning a lesson. 3LW, 3 little women could be significant. Change, 555. A change is occurring and the universe is moving things along. This is also what people are talking about. Somebody who took this L. An ex who took an L, who's in their shadow energy. This could be a third-party situation. This could be mind, body, spirit. Somebody like trying to get it together. This is, like I said, 3 people who could have gotten themselves arrested. The letter S is significant. LSSL. The name Scott could be significant. Polio is significant, or polo. I don't know. LOS, Los. Los what? That's significant. Locks, the locks. Someone could have locks. Something is ending. Something about this year or last year could be significant, or whatever year is significant or resonates with you in terms of this energy. But whatever this is, there's an ending. Someone is about to harvest something. Abundance. This says abundance, and this also says abundance. So whatever the universe has moving along, trust that you're going to be good. 777. The inner strength. Release all fear. Be strong at heart and look forward to the future with excitement, because there's a lot to look forward to. We're listening to Tank. This is when we, oh my God, when we fuck. Oh my God, somebody really likes having sex with you. And this song is a very sexy song. Got me licking my tongue. Just trying to take my time. Stroke is getting deeper and faster. All right, let me stop. Because I need to make a phone call. This is very sexy energy. Okay, so we have 0 tolerance for something is significant. I don't know. Oh, another L. So 2 L's, something is taking a toll on someone. Or the letter T is significant. a toll or a pole. Someone took a pole. Something about pot. What is that? The pot calling the kettle black. Pot. Will we fuck? All right. SOL. SOL. SUL. Pot. Pup. Pox. A top. Someone popped their top. Or someone is the top. The bottom and the top. Two men are significant in terms of a sexual orientation. Something is up. It's up and it's stuck. I don't know what that really means, but I know I like when he says, because it's up. When it's up, then it's stuck. I don't know what the song is about, though. Something about LOL. Someone is laughing their ass off or laughing out loud. A lot. Lot number 9 or number 3 is significant. Maybe lot 7 or 5. 39, 93. 30 or 90 could be significant. Yeah. Slot. Someone gambles a lot. Slot. Or someone takes a lot of chances. Maybe that's what they're ashamed of. Some type of chance they took that ended in them being despondent, not knowing what action to take, being in grief. I'm still sitting here blushing. Poot. Maybe someone says that instead of I fought it. You say, oh, poot it. I do that. I poot it. That's what I told my husband. I said, when you say you font, that's fart. That's all manly. I said, when you say you poot it, that's delicate. It's like a delicate flower. I pooted. X and O, hugs and kisses. Hugs and kisses. Pot and hugs and kisses. It made me think of a flower pot. And hugs and kisses made me think of nurturing. Something about the way someone was nurtured is shameful. Maybe a mother feels shameful for the way she nurtured a child. Or she should feel shameful if she doesn't. I'm not judging, I'm just saying what I heard. That if she doesn't, she should. Because she made a lot of choices that were less than love. So we got pop. We got pup. I said that already. And I don't know what else. And I just want to go now. Sultry could be significant. We don't have a Y, but sultry. Something's real sexy out here. Someone enjoys you sexually very, very much. Very, very much. As I got my pajamas off my shoulder. I got my Christmas pajamas on. Yeah. And I gotta go to the store. So I really can't be messing around with y'all all day. Even though I will be back for maybe one more reading. Oh, something about selling. Someone could sell pot. Or sell something a little harder. That could be a discovery as well. Oh, wow. Shadow energy with a pup. Someone could be very abusive to their animals. Ugh. I know it's easy to get real upset. But, yeah. No judgment. Okay, Texas could be significant. Something about someone's timeline. TP, PT, part-time lover. Maybe that's why someone feels ashamed because they were a part-time lover. All right, I'm about to go because it seems like I just want to, It was 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 44 seconds. 444 and a 10. The complete ending. And you're protected. You're protected. All right, I love you. Thank you for watching. Have an awesome fucking day. And until later. Oh, September. S-E-P-T. Sep. So I hate seeing things at the last minute, because then I'm like, oh, wait, look. And then it just prolongs stuff. All right, I'm going to go. Bye.